This is Henos' Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, y'all, man. Let's get on to it. Adam Kownacki, the dude got exposed by Robert Helenius, right? The Nordic nightmare, or the Nordic, however you want to call it. I mean, this name Helenius sounds like some Greek mythology type of name. Anyways, the guy surprised the dude and stopped him in 4 rounds. So salute to Robert Helenius for getting the job done. It was an excellent stoppage. It was a surprise one because everyone thought Adam Kownacki was going to win the fight. This was the same Adam Kownacki that told you he was ready for the winner of Wilder and Fury 3. Let me say it again. This was the same Adam Kownacki that told you he was ready for the winner of Wilder and Fury 3. This is not a PBC problem. This is what classic dose and troglodytes, Rudy Poo and Plum Plum bring. Ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, i.e. reverse bias, aka detractors, aka panders, try to do. They try to pander to a situation as much as they can so that they can bring it back to PBC. What does Adam Kownacki being associated with PBC have anything to do with PBC taking a hit here? Again, the systemic issues that's associated with boxing. Anything to spit on PBC fighters, right? Let me say it again. The systemic issue that's associated with boxing. Anything to spit on PBC fighters. Adam Kownacki is a roly-poly. He's a fat roly-poly. Let me say it again. He's a roly-poly type of heavyweight, a fat variation. I was expecting more so along the lines of him versus Andy Ruiz Jr. because I wanted to see those two roly-polies get into the ring, throw their blubber around, and see who was the better fat guy. Now it's clear to me that Andy Ruiz is the better version. Because I think Andy Ruiz, as much as we like to get on Andy Ruiz, right? Because he likes to overeat and over party. Let me say it again. As much as we like to get on Andy Ruiz because he likes to overeat and over party, Andy Ruiz will still get the job done if he's fighting with Robert Helenius. Because remember, styles makes for fights. And stylistically, because of the explosive speed of an Andy Ruiz that Adam Kownacki does not have, and the combination factor and pressure factor that Andy Ruiz brings to the table, he would have got the job done against Robert Helenius that Adam Kownacki couldn't get the job done against. So the truth of the fact of the matter is Adam Kownacki got exposed. He did. I'm not surprised because I never was sold on his stock. Because to me, he's just a fat roly-poly heavyweight. And any one of these types of variations of heavyweights, to me, they never meet the muster because they just don't have the build. They don't have, their build tells me they're not disciplined to their craft. And people sit here and say, well, the way that a fighter look has nothing to do with them fighting. Well, look at Andy Ruiz. He's the biggest disgrace in the Mexican community fan base, right? Okay. And it has everything to do with the fact that he lacks discipline. It's the same thing with Adam Kownacki. You can't be sitting there barking up the wrong tree of a Wilder and a Fury winner of the number 3 trilogy variation if you can't even get the job done of the opponent that's in front of you right now. See, this is the problem, and it's the cardinal rule of boxing. Never look ahead of your opponent. Let me say it again. Never look ahead of your opponent. And Robert Helenius, you get the biggest what? Salute of the damn day for reminding boxing fans that you never duck, you never dodge, and you never look ahead of your opponent. Because if you do, you will be exposed. This is Henos' Sport. Checking out.